"I'm coming back, and it's the saddest moment of my life," is a quote by Ed White, the first American to walk in space. This quote proves that humans are meant to explore space, and that doing so will greatly benefit us. Hi, my name is Ryan Olatunji. I'm here to explain why space exploration should be our top priority. One of the first benefits of space exploration is advancements in technology. Space agencies such as NASA have helped create and develop many of the technologies we have today. One of these technologies is smoke detectors, which since their invention have improved fire safety in all homes across America. A quote from my mentor, Mr. Henderson, states, "As more and more great minds come together in collaboration, good things will follow." During the Cold War, competition between the United States and the Soviet Union led to the development of many of the technologies we have today. However, collaboration in space comes with its own set of benefits. One of these benefits is seen in the International Space Station. Here, scientists from all over the world come together and develop technologies for fields such as medicine, biology, engineering, robotics, and many more fields. Here on Earth, we constantly have to deal with natural disasters such as volcanic eruptions, wildfires, and hurricanes. And before space exploration, these events would be catastrophic and even deadly, as there'd be no way to predict them or even track them. However, by setting up arrays of telescopes and satellites in space, we've been able to monitor these events and the information from satellites can give people on the planet enough time to escape these events or prepare for them. Here on Earth, we constantly have to deal with threats from above as well. Before space exploration, it was impossible to track an asteroid heading for Earth. However, by setting up telescopes in space, we've been able to track near-Earth objects and determine if they'll hit our planet, where they'll hit our planet, and when they'll hit our planet. This is a photo of a Soviet airbase taken by a US satellite during the Cold War. Many photos like these were taken by the US during the Cold War and helped the US gain a special advantage over the Soviet Union. Countries with satellites in space gain an automatic advantage over their enemies as they can determine where their enemy is and what they're doing at any time. So why go back to the moon though? During the Cold War, the US went to the moon for two main reasons. One, to beat the Russians there, and two, to learn more about the moon. However, we wouldn't be going back for any of those reasons at all. Instead, we'd be going back to set up bases. These bases would act as a stopping point for rockets launching from Earth, as they could simply blast off from Earth, land at the moon, refuel their tanks, and blast off again with extended range. One day, our planet may become completely uninhabitable, and we humans will have to find a new place to live or face extinction. However, by constantly exploring other planets and setting up colonies on those planets, we can find a new home, so that in the event that Earth does become uninhabitable, we can simply travel to those colonies and continue life as it was on Earth. For the past few decades, robots have been doing the bulk of our exploration into space, and this is for a good reason. They're cheaper, they don't require food or water, and it's much better to lose a robot in space than it is to lose a human in space. However, humans come with their own set of benefits. One of these, for example, when a robot is sent to a planet, it can usually only do a few specific functions, such as drill into the Earth and take geological samples, or measure the atmosphere. However, humans can do both of these things and more than a robot can. On top of that, they can do it faster than a robot. Another quote from my mentor, Mr. Henderson, states, "One benefit is learning about our distant surroundings and what's actually out there beyond our scope of understanding." So what have we actually learned about space? Well, we've learned more about the origins of our planet, such as how it formed and how the moon formed. We've learned more about how life can survive in space. And we found answers to unsolved questions, such as why isn't there oxygen on other planets? Or why isn't there life on other planets? One major hurdle of space exploration is cost. For example, the Curiosity rover mission that was sent to Mars cost $2.5 billion. And some of you may be thinking, most of that money went towards the rover itself or the materials used to build the rocket, right? Wrong. In fact, most of that money went towards paying the engineers and programmers who helped make that mission a reality. So without space exploration, we lose many of the engineering and programming jobs we have today. Another major hurdle to space exploration is rocket technology. Current rockets can only go so far and so fast before they run out of fuel, making interstellar flight, or flight from one star to another, completely impossible, as it would take hundreds of years to reach that star. However, the efficiency of our rockets can only improve if we constantly test them in space. So what can you do to support space exploration? Well, the first thing you can do is advocate on social media to not cut NASA's yearly budget. The second thing you can do is do what I did and join a space club to learn more about space. And the third thing you can do is visit or tour a NASA facility to learn more about the history of space exploration and why it's so important. Space exploration can only become our top priority with public support. So, by following these steps, you can help make our future in the stars. Thank you.